What's going down, everyone? And for most people that watch the very first ForestAir video that I rolled out, this is a very anticipated one that people have been wanting to know, the review, the follow-up, and a lot of the just well-rounded questions that you probably will have when you're sitting at the end of a web screen trying to purchase this. They're back in stock. I know that they did come out of stock for a split second, but Costco's been working with them to get the 10K BTU. So my name is Mac here at the MacGyver 7 channel, and we're going to spend a brief time going over the PowerPoints of what you're going to need to know when purchasing this, and is it good for you? Because personally myself, I liked it, but that's just my perception. But let's get to the facts. Now, one of the things you might be asking yourself first off is how heavy is it? Now, the inside unit itself is roughly about 7 to 10 pounds, and the outside unit roughly is going to be about 50 to 60 pounds. So it's kind of a hefty box when you get it, but it does come in a pretty cool, hefty exterior box to protect it, which is pretty cool. Next thing you're going to be looking at is dimensions. And the inside, you're going to have a 16 by 16 by an 8.2, and then you're going to have a 21 by 3 by a 15.8 by an 8.2 for the outside. So nothing super crazy. 550 square feet is what you're going to be cooling down on top of the 10K on the BTUs that you're going to have. Now, the utilization is where it's going to get kind of fun. On top of having 4 modes, they make it convenient to completely take out the induct. Now the front is very deceiving. You think it'd be the outlet of it. It's actually not. There's a little fan that pops open and you can adjust it to go completely vertical to hit the heat directly on top of your ceiling. But be careful, if you have a high ceiling and a low top that goes into it, the cold will kind of recirculate with inside that room, so bear that in mind. Now you're going to roughly want to clean that filter roughly once a week, which is going to be pretty cool and pretty handy. And then the 4 modes that you're going to be getting is an auto, which will auto detect within your stuff. There's a dehumidifier, which is amazing. And then on top of that, you get your nice hearty AC, which is pretty good. But we're going to talk power and other things later on. They're going to be more crucial to wondering, should I get this at this point in time? The other situation is a fan, which they recommend to run for roughly about like an hour to 30 minutes after you utilize the AC. But let's go ahead and go to some other situations. Does it have any different colors? No, the only other color that it has is a black front face for as far as the 8,000 BTU units. Now when you look on top of forward, you'll be mounting, there's 4 screws directly on the back, and how do you separate that was a popular question in the other video that thousands of people were literally knocking at the door of my comments. But let's take a look. As you can see right over here, it kind of gives you a little bit more of the indoor breakdown of what you can do for as far as splitting directly inside of there, and then the installation process that comes. For as far as the separation, you're going to have to take the outside. It's going to take a nice little hex bit that's going to slide off, and then you're going to see the lever right there, which is going to be completely dislodged, so you can dislodge it directly into it, and it's an off and on switch, which works pretty well, actually. So if you're in the market of making this a permanent situation, there is a great way in order for you to do that, but be prepared to unhook some electronics on top of unhooking that AC line. But there are some safety protocols that are going to go inside of there, and your manual will be your best friend for that. Now, this is the important part, power consumption. Now, it's a 3-prong. You have your nice industrial point where you can test it. Personally, I like this myself because you can kill it from the power getting to there if you need not to have it, because a lot of people don't know that when you don't have things plugged in, it doesn't mean it's not using electrical, it's just idle. But upon testing this, it was pretty crazy, actually, the power consumption and the decibel. It's not accurate at all. For about an hour worth of consumption, you're going to roughly hit about 750 watts. On top of that, you're going to hit a lot of amperage, within the hour consumption being around 67. Now, voltage slides in under 12 volts, which is pretty cool, so you're not going to be killing it there, or as far as that situation. But it's not bad when you think about it. Well, actually, sometimes when you look up a whole bunch of fans, it may be just the situation that your AC is beating it because of the power consumption. Now, it is very efficient. It cools down. And these are when you're getting it cold, so when the AC is in use, not just when it's recirculating the fan, which will be a lower reduction portion of electrical. Now, this is the part where I kind of want to show. You can see it's about 70, almost mid 70s, going to about 60s for as far as the decibels, to the very low 59. They brag about 48 for the indoor unit when it fails to meet that mark. So it is going to be a little bit loud, but it does perform. And the outside unit, it is a lot louder. You're looking at like 70 to 90 now. I suggest personally my own tips into utilizing this, which was really cool. You can make an additional portion for as far as the the filter on the outside, so it will dampen the sound a little bit on top of keeping the unit clean. And then for as far as what you're going to be looking for on top of power consumption, it's going to be using a pretty good sum, because as you can see right there, it kind of pushes towards another thing. But all in all, great unit. If you're looking for a split unit, I think that even though I'm being a little crucial, I'm just trying to be completely honest with people that this is what you're going to be looking at. And again, I've tested it with having like 3 fans running consistently, and that racks up so much more electrical than like one solidly good AC. So this is a solidly good AC, but I feel like that they fabricate a little bit of the sound barriers on top of the electrical barriers. But when you can get past that, it's a pretty sweet thing. You can even add a little snorkel on the top and kind of aim it at your stuff. But have a nice fun summer, everyone. Hopefully this helps you keep cool and stay classy and stay safe, and I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. You can always like, share, and subscribe. Helps me as a creator, absolutely free. And if you do today, who knows, maybe my AC will turn into Megatron, and that'd be freaking awesome, because then it would be like all like I'm gonna go save the universe and stuff, but then I'd be like, I don't have an AC. But you'll just have to subscribe to find out. Anyways, everyone, use some affiliate links down below. Have a nice summer, and I will see you guys and gals in the near future.